Well, let's look back at what was a very eventful 2 hours at Donington Park. We had a safety car start because of the conditions. The race led for the bulk of the first 40 minutes or so, give or take, by Michael O'Brien. Others, like Ian Loggie, were trying to make progress. Other drivers lower down, like Lewis Proctor, finding their way up the field. Michael Igoe was on his toes as well, gaining places, all of which will be crucial late in the race. He was on the back of the McLaren as they went through Schwantz Curve, coping with the spray early on, and in GT4, so quick was early leader Jamie Caroline. He was giving a hard time to Stuart Proctor's GT3 McLaren, almost shoveling it out of the way, coming out of Schwantz Curve. Igoe on his toes, coming through the S's, made a move down towards the Melbourne hairpin. Off the road went Jordan Witt, and it wasn't his only drama of a fairly checkered first stint, although when he was in the right direction, he was going pretty quickly. We had some good GT4 battles, helped in part by people running off the road. Patrick Kibble, for example, slithering out wide and giving a place back to Patrick Mathieson. Jordan Witt had another look at a different part of Donington, dropped himself a bit more time as another person with a big slide. Richard Neary just about managed to avoid contact, but only just. Nick Jones was rattling over the curb and dropped back against the recovered Jordan Witt and the recovered Richard Neary. And we had some great racing in GT4 with the HHC McLaren squabbling with Matt Cowley's Ford Mustang, forcing that a little bit deep. And out of all of that, the beneficiary was Chris Westmail, who picked up 2 places. Michael O'Brien ran wide at Coppice, delayed himself with a wheel or 2 on the dirt, and that gave Rob Collard a chance to challenge. Adam Ballon undid a bit of his good work by running off the road at the Melbourne hairpin, and the time loss would turn out to be crucial because they missed out on a podium by 0.8 of a second. Pit stop cycled through, battles raged on, out on track, with some of the teams pitting later in a hope to have a drier road and maybe run slicks. Eventually, Rob Collard gave way to Sandy Mitchell, but when he did so, they'd lost a bit of time relative to the top 2, and more time was lost by number 96 as off the road slithered Ollie Wilkinson and back on. The lead battle became all about Patrick Cuyler's Mercedes, Andrea Caldarelli's Lamborghini, and a brilliant move by Caldarelli putting round the outside, and that gave him the race lead and the race win, with up into 3rd place Yelmer Berman and Ian Loggie. A Donington debut win for Andrea Caldarelli, a first British GT win for Michael Igoe, and there's more to come from the Intelligent Money British GT Championship later on. For now, from Andy McEwen and David Addison, it's goodbye from Donington.